Well, hello everybody and welcome into our Season 2, Episode 2. Zwei. Reaction, watch along reaction, Stephen, of the family man. It is Weapon.
Total
is it a lethal weapon? Is he a mere weapon? Are we speaking of a weapon? Stephen, in Glasgow in Scotland, we call people weapons.
Yep.
If they are particularly gimpish.
Yes.
In their demeanour.
In an offensive manner, yes.
Yes, you're a weapon.
Yep.
A grade A weapon.
I don't think that's what this means right enough.
No, I think it just means weapon.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to know what it means. Are they speaking about Subu? Who I think it is.
Yeah,
one
who
of the
knows?
Tamil, Sri Lankan Tamil warlords who's been captured.
I have to say, John, episode 1 was fantastic.
He's a weapon.
Of this season. I thought, we rated season 1 as a whole 10 out of 10.
Yes.
And I didn't think, well, we can't go any better than 10. But that first episode was fantastic. It really was. It was. I thought at first perhaps they weren't going to go back to the last episode and the events of the last episode, but I think they did it as best they could without having to change the pace of the episode either.
Yep.
And kind of covered what we needed to know. What happened at the sort of peak point of the last episode of season 1, and I felt they handled it really well in that first episode of season 2 without dwelling on it too much, And
what they did, Stephen, is they continued that sort of great balancing act for me of the family and the business. Obviously now his business is in retail or something. He's in this stuffy 9-to-5 god-awful office environment. He's away from the...
with a job's worth over his shoulder.
A job's worth young thing over his shoulder, giving him shit about being Mr. Minimum. And he just, you can tell in your heart of hearts, he is panging for this intelligence life. He's panging for JK.
Do you know what it reminds me, John? Do you know when Mulder was removed from the X-Files? He was still working on the X-Files in the background, helping Scully and stuff
and
like that.
And you felt that rush at the end of that episode 1, where he was involved again. He was connecting with JK. He was using his contacts to save the day. He was smiling. You couldn't take a smile off a guy's face.
He looked satisfied at the end of that episode, John, when he was sitting down watching the news with his boy next to him. He just looked a bit more content, as if he knew he'd made a difference. But
he knows in his heart of hearts that if he wants to continue that relationship, he will have to go back to that job. He can't have the halfway house he currently resides in, working the 9-to-5 job, having the family, all the free time, and then just jumping into big fucking high security hostage situations. When it suits him, that's not going to work.
No.
He's going to have to take the plunge and get back to doing what he does best. That is...
another Scottish word.
Saving
Plunge.
India. Plunge, yes. Saving the India, I think I just said. Saving India. From the... well, I mean, in this case, I actually think he's saving the Tamilian sort of Sri Lankan people, because it's actually India, according to the comments.
I've seen that,
who were the aggressors and sent people into... commit genocide.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to this, Stephen.
Can't wait.
History lessons, all sorts going on in there. Play.
This looks like London.
Yes.
It is, because that's where he was. He was on Tower Bridge, I'm sure, at the end.
He was, yes. Very scenic. The man has taste.
I'm running a maintenance patch. Sare CCTV cameras will be offline for 10 minutes.
Great score again. I'm going to turn that volume down a bit. Indistinct chatter, yes.
Fish and chips.
When in London, eat like a Londoner. Jelly deal.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम अंसारी साहब माशाअल्लाह आप तो लंदन की आबो हवा में एकदम सेहतमंद नजर आ रहे हैं अपने पालतू कुत्तों से कहिए कि बैठ जाए मैं आपको सिर्फ सलाम बोलने के लिए आया हूं
Stephen, was it Jagami Fandarum with Danish that went to London as well?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
Bit of a disappointing film, that.
Yeah.
James Cosmo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting to see him, yeah.
Yeah.
Sanwa.
Believe me, मेरे पास और कोई रास्ता नहीं था. I'm sorry.
Different leather jacket as well.
अगर मिशन जुल्फिकार को अंजाम दे दिया होता
या तो नहीं समीर.
सुना तुम्हारे पास कोई प्लान बी था जिसको तुमने अंजाम दे दिया। क्यों सही? वही कहानी जो हम अपने रिक्रूट को सुनाते हैं, उस पर तुमने यकीन कर लिया। प्लान बी से मिला क्या? कुछ नहीं।
An agent died.
एक सुपीरियर प्लान था। नारो गैस के अटैक के इम्पैक्ट से ही जंग का ऐलान हो सकता था।
Yeah, but it didn't work, did it? So it wasn't superior.
क्योंकि आपने हमें धोखा दिया।
I can't get my head round why certain people in this world want war. I get what they want it for because it shifts power and greed and all that, but
they can become the powerful, the rulers, and then they get money. Narcissists want war. Don't care about any other life. It's all about them.
मैं मजबूर था समीर। वज़ीर आज़म हिंदुस्तानियों के साथ सौदा कर चुके थे। मेरी जगह होते तो क्या करते?
Wonder why it focused on that.
You think he's got some nerve agent in that?
Yeah. Oh, he's turned. Do you see he changed it round?
Yeah.
I think that's going to do something. Crack. Gas comes out of it.
He'll die as well. Took it off.
Oh, it's going to prickle.
Bastard.
Yeah.
You're dead, mate. Wow. And he doesn't even know.
That was pretty clever.
Pretty neat, huh?
Pretty neat, huh?
You see what I did there?
Oh.
He's foaming.
Yep. Help him, love. Get him down the old apples and pears.
Customer ku rennaala delivery. Ella nallabadiya mudiyala Raji. Inge edo stuck aayirukku nenikiren.
Yeah, your finger in a minute.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Wow.
What a creepy bastard.
Bit inappropriate, pal.
Raji.
Creep.
Super.
Oh, I'd be getting on to HR, pal.
Get a new job.
Report him. Inappropriate behaviour in the workplace.
Sexual harassment. Harassment.
Harassment. Yep.
They changed the way they pronounce that recently. And I wasn't ready for it. Harassment. Jesus Christ, it just continues, man.
Yeah. What's this guy up to? Wow.
Is this the same girl?
I think so.
Because the lighting's so bad in here, any dark scene at all is just completely gone.
I think it is, John, yeah.
It's fucking moonlights we have here. I feel like Buzz Aldrin. I'll let you be Neil.
So this is a new character we're getting introduced to here then, yeah.
So it's quite downtrodden. I'm intrigued.
श्रीकांत, तुम 5 चीजें बताओ for which you are grateful to Suchita.
This is going to be fucking good.
She's like, this will be interesting.
सूची में पांच की बहुत सारी चीजें हैं.
Name them then. We'll count. You need to name them.
Really grateful to her कि बच्चों को मेरी कमी कभी भी महसूस नहीं होने देती है.
What?
She was a very good भरतनाट्यम dancer. भरतनाट्यम बहुत अच्छा करती है. Right? And सांबर तो मतलब बहुत ही कमाल का बना. And रसम, yeah.
सांबर और रसम को गिनो तो भी 4 ही हुआ है श्री.
All of a sudden पूछा तो मतलब वो शो खेलने आया तो बता देती ना. प्रिपेयर करके आता मैं यार.
Okay, Shrikant, relax.
I know, Sushi. Suchi.
He's a great dad. बहुत ही principled आदमी है. Great sense of humor. Very intelligent.
Oh, you're showing off now.
बहुत ही committed है. Hard working है.
I mean, that's what I thought he was going to say about her.
Drop of the hat, झूठ भी बोल.
Yes.
Okay, now
You can't even lie about 5 things that he finds admirable about you.
Cardiac arrest. That's been put down as... No, it wasn't. It
Fire
was murder.
poisoning. Yeah. I'm sure the body does go into a cardiac arrest when it's fucking meeting a nerve toxin or something like that, a gas. Everything shuts down. Looking very dapper, this guy though, as ever. Looking better than him, has to be said. He's looking a bit Nico Bellic. GTA fame.
Save it. Camera nahi.
Look at the shoes, man, they're immaculate.
Yeah.
He is fucking immaculate.
तुम बहुत ही पाक मिशन के लिए हिंदुस्तान जा रहे हो, जो तुम्हारा पूरा तवज्जो सिर्फ और सिर्फ काम पर चाहिए। हमें हिंदुस्तान पर दोबारा हमला करने का मौका मिला है। ये जाया नहीं जाना चाहिए।
मैं अपना काम पूरी ईमानदारी के साथ करूंगा।
Stay under the radar, complete the mission, and get out. No personal work. जी, कोई भी ऐसा काम मत करना जिसमें मेरी रजामंदी ना हो। Passport and ticket.
Again, I love the framing of the shot. It's perfect the way they're centred in the middle. She's great, man.
Yeah. Even that subtle soundtrack in the background as well. It's coming more prominent now, right enough.
Yeah. I've seen that as well done before, where you've got 2 main characters, one walks off screen and it leaves, it sort of focuses on the other guy. We've seen that with Shri and JK walking away after the sort of blunder with the beef peddlers, I call them, Kareem. They get killed, he's sitting despondent. JK walks down the street. Deep pan.
I think you have Subu in your custody.
I thought that said Deep Pan as in like Chicago Pizza, and I'm like, what? I thought it was like a double name, a bluff.
No. Even UK and France are close to offering us support at this time. We want Subu back.
It's not raining.
He killed
Take that umbrella away.
He has to go through due process according to the law of the land.
Are you going to give Subu to the Langans?
Subu,
yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I'm sure we can work something out. You're not bound by international laws.
I knew we weren't going to see the last of this Subu guy.
No, well, listen, that guy, the more I'm reading about it, he's not a villain.
No.
This guy,
oh, definitely not, John. No, you can...
checking out with you.
Yeah.
He's a guy that's fighting for a minority community.
I'm just asking you for your help.
You're also discriminated against.
To be derailed again.
Like I said, I'll see whatever I can.
But you must tell Bhaskaran that his brother crossed the limits this time.
Well, I mean, they did raid his fucking room and try to arrest him, so...
Yeah.
You don't want to put us in a position where we have to extend the ban on your organization indefinitely. You don't want to do that, right?
Why are you whispering into the phone like that?
That's some room, look at that.
It is, yeah. But Steve, you've seen this sort of thing in Europe as well, the Basque Country, Catalonia, up here, Scotland, the Republic of Ireland. This is something that has been eternal throughout human sort of evolution. People fighting for their own autonomy.
Falklands.
Falklands, yes, Falklands. Yeah.
Basically, anywhere Britain has been, yeah.
There's a link. It was fucking tobacco. Lords, you've got a sin to answer for.
I want to know the link between the girl, that boyfriend guy, and your man. What's his name again? Him that poisoned.
Sajid.
Yeah.
Samir. General Samir.
Yeah, the one that...
the Pakistani guy that was in charge of Sulphur. That was
yeah,
General Samir.
He looks like Nadal, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Sajid?
Yeah, Sajid.
Yeah, Sajid.
That was who we was on the phone with, wasn't it? We assume. At the end of the last episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Sajid, yeah.
I want to know
Samir was the guy that poisoned, wasn't it, in the pub?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I was getting, sorry. I want to know what that link is. I want to know what his intentions are.
Well, you must know who... I mean, he must know who Shri is.
Shri is, yeah. Oh, yeah,
and he's trying to get close to this guy, keep tabs on him. He won't trust the fact he stepped out of the intelligence game. He won't know that he is the sort of main man.
I think the daughter maybe used somewhere down the line as leverage, John, in a situation, isn't it?
Okay,
Shri won't be happy, I'll tell you that.
No.
What? You said you trust me, right?
Who are you?
I don't trust anybody, mate.
Okay.
Great.
I wouldn't be closing my eyes in a high rise, but
an incomplete building as well.
Yeah. He trips, you're going off the fucking edge, no chance.
Oh, no.
He's just giving a review though, isn't he?
Is this maybe their new house?
Yeah, it might be, yeah.
Haryana, you're really scared, okay?
It's a bit close, pal.
And open?
Oh, that's actually making me feel sick. No.
That's the worst thing you can do though, is panic. That'll create something.
I don't even think that netting would help you.
No. Yeah, but you might fall.
Yeah. I'm actually getting butterflies.
See, I'm not scared of heights, but I wouldn't want to be in that situation. I wouldn't fucking stand on an edge of something with no railing.
लड़कों से तुम ज़्यादा बात नहीं करती हो. Boyfriends तो obviously तुम्हारे थे नहीं.
तुम्हें कैसे पता कि मेरा कोई बॉयफ्रेंड नहीं था?
अब that much तो I can guess.
Really?
Really?
If your dad was there now, he'd be putting him over the edge.
It's a good shot again though, man. Silhouettes. Reminds me of the Batman. With Bruce and Selena.
Okay, later.
Yep.
This the moment I'm talking about.
Yep.
She basically calls him and says, look, I'm going to fucking kill this bitch. And he's like, no, you're not.
मेरे साथ खेल लो.
खेल खत्म. अभी होमवर्क करो, जाके सो जा.
There you go, fuck off. In other words, I ain't got time for that shit, bitch. I'm exploring my sexual side of my relationship. Oh. Yes, man.
He's trying to hypnotise the dog.
Just get a bit of sausage or something, or food. He's a cracker.
Yeah. I didn't know they had a dog.
No.
Catapa.
I hope it fell asleep and it didn't die. Oh my god.
Do you think it's just a stray?
I don't know, it looks very well looked after, Steve. But
50%
is that what it was called? Catapa?
Yeah, Catapa, yeah.
Is that not a character from Bajpayee?
Very nice.
The guy with the chainmail?
Is it?
Catapa throws a sword to Mahendra. Mahendra!
John, you've got some memory.
Yeah, Catapa, yeah. Bald guy.
Yep, the beard.
That was a good character.
God, that looks so bland, that office. It looks like
Does,
where Thomas Anderson worked.
Yeah. That was deliberately dystopian. It's like, look at what life's going to be like. Drones working for the taskmasters. We own you. And that is why I don't work in an office.
We're willing to wipe the slate clean. Happy birthday.
He's not involved at all. He's like...
You know what? I'm 28, right? And I'm the
Fuck me, mate, buy a suit.
कैसे बना मैं?
That is far too shiny.
कैसे? क्योंकि मैं मेरी सोच छोटी है.
Fuck. You are small, mate, in every way. You are small.
You've
got small energy. And I admitted a word there.
He's basically describing him now.
Can I do for my country, for my company? Not now. Okay, let's take.
He's like, you've got no idea, pal.
But I will make sure I never see you at any team building.
Because he doesn't fucking care, mate.
Cake cutting sessions.
अगले वर्कशॉप में मैं अपने आप को एनरोल कर लूँगा and मैं सब बर्थडे पार्टी में हैप्पी बर्थडे तो ये मतलब इस तरह से गाना गाऊँगा.
I'll show you something. Read what your colleagues, your younger colleagues have to say about.
Oh my. I can feel the burns coming.
He belongs in a government office. Working with him is like having your
teeth removed.
Dad as your classmate in college.
Shit.
He needs to GAL.
Get a life.
What is?
Get a life, Shrikant. Get a life, man. We'll do your review, the next review, after 3 months. You know, I give you 3 months. And don't forget the 5 golden words motto.
do know that, right?
Yeah.
Don't be a minimum man.
Oh, minimum guy wala.
Don't be a minimum guy.
See, I've got the mantra already. I could be a great colleague here for you. I'll get in about it.
Do it. Don't be a minimum.
Matthew McConaughey, Wolf of Wall Street.
Be a minimum guy. Don't be a minimum guy. Don't be a minimum guy.
He's such a David Brent, this guy. Monkey!
There's me. Jesus Christ, that's me. How did I end up there?
Hello sir, मेरा नाम उन्मेश जोशी सर.
No, it's not me.
नवभारत ज्योत का जर्नलिस्ट हूँ.
How can I help you?
सर, एक साल पहले कश्मीरी स्टूडेंट करीम भट्ट का वीडियो लीक हुआ था इंटरनेट पर. उसने क्लेम किया था कि हमारी सिक्योरिटी एजेंसीज उसको मारने की कोशिश कर रही हैं.
Addressing us finally.
मुझे नहीं पता आप किस बारे में बात कर रहे हैं.
सर, वो वीडियो इंटरनेट पे लीक हुआ और कुछ घंटों में गायब हो गया था.
Ah, right, so it disappeared then. Right, okay.
देखिए, क्या नाम बताया आपने?
उन्मेश जोशी.
जी, जोशी जी. मैं इस आईटी फर्म में काम करता हूँ. लगता है आपको गलतफहमी हुई है. Feel excuse me.
मिस्टर श्रीकांत तिवारी, मैं जानता हूँ आप एनआईए के स्पेशल यूनिट टास्क में काम किया करते थे.
Done his research.
सर, मैंने बहुत लोगों से बात करने की कोशिश की लेकिन कोई कुछ बोलता नहीं. मुझे लगा आपने टास्क छोड़ दिया है तो शायद आप बात कर सकें.
No, it doesn't work like that.
He's not a snitch. A dauber.
मिस्टर श्रीकांत, आपने टास्क क्यों छोड़ा? क्या
Never gets old.
टास्क छोड़ने की वजह
But not a snitch.
Hoo-ha.
मेरे पास तेरे लिए कोई स्टेटमेंट नहीं है. तेरे लिए बेहतर होगा कि मुझसे दूर रहना. आगे दिखाई दिया ना, सॉरी यहीं पर.
He's not lost his edge.
मैं छोड़ूंगा ही तुझे श्रीकांत तिवारी.
Oh, I'd run you down, mate.
I regret saying this guy's me. That was Pasha. I was definitely Pasha. I would never have a book slapped out my hand like that.
नमस्ते आंटी, कैसे हैं?
नमस्ते, बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ. जोया देख कौन आया है?
Oh.
मिले? तुम मिलो, मैं चाय बनाती हूँ.
What the fuck?
I'm fine.
Wow.
They are having us on here.
Yeah.
They're treating us for fools.
I thought she was gone. I mean,
thought
they
she
had
was
that,
gone as well.
The way that, you know, they had that sequence in the first episode, they were talking about her
She
like...
blacked out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been sneaky little snakes here.
I'm glad she's back. She's
Yeah.
a great actress, John. So underutilised. From
These two can
Scam
help
1992, which I thought she was amazing in. I couldn't believe how young she was as well.
Yeah.
तो बाद में ले लेंगे. पहुँचाने क्या क्यों?
She's also had the short end of a stick though.
Yeah. Lungs. Yeah.
They're gone.
टास्क कौन से बैग? अगर मुझे कुछ हुआ नहीं होता तो फिर तुम्हारा जवाब क्या होता? मिलेगा. I'm fine. Fine. जो भी हुआ, it wasn't your fault. खुद अपने आप को इतना पनिश मत करो.
It wasn't his fault.
मुझे बस इतना प्रॉमिस करो कि you'll come back safe, okay?
I don't think you can promise that in that job.
No.
You can do your best to try and negate it, but I think there's always a risk. You could bite the bullet.
से बात करो. I need to smoke this in peace. वरना फालतू में मुझसे फिर से चिल्लाएगी.
Smoking? Really?
I think the cigarettes, mate, are happy to be fair, not his presence. He's just the guy that brings them.
कौन था ये जर्नलिस्ट?
उन्मेश जोशी सर.
I don't think you need to worry about this video. क्योंकि मेरे ख्याल से मैक्सिमम 1 घंटे के लिए ऑनलाइन था, उसके बाद हमने उतार दिया.
Fact, they've got that power to do that.
दोबारा कांटेक्ट करने की कोशिश की. If they in any way try to be in touch with you, please.
I've literally seen videos that have been online for like a minute
We'll take care of it.
on social media, and they get fucking reposted like 20 seconds after they're deleted.
करीम की फैमिली के बारे में सोचिए सर। उनको अब पूरी जिंदगी इस गिल्ट के साथ जीना पड़ेगा कि उनका बेटा टेररिस्ट था। एटलीस्ट उनको तो सच जानने का हक है सर।
Unfortunately, that is the price for peace. It's the way it is, Sri. तुम इसमें अकेले नहीं हो, सबके लिए, all of us.
Yep, the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
He looks a bit overweight to be doing that kind of work.
Is this a handover?
Yeah. Fucking hell, it's a bit OTT, isn't it?
This guy's all sweating. Oh, here we go. Helmet boy. Oh, he's not got his helmet. Oh, he has, yeah. Okay.
I knew it was him, man. You know what? I knew it was him, and we hadn't even seen his fucking face.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, the frame. He's got a. It just looks unique.
That energy.
Yeah. Holy. That was amazing effects there.
That's a fucking cool shot, man. You know, he gives me Tony Bellew vibes as well, this guy. The boxer from, what was it, Creed 1?
Creed.
He looks like him. Him and Rafa Nadal, it's bizarre. Oh, is he dead? No way is he dead. I don't believe it.
I don't think he is, John. I think he's been killed off. See, I always get mixed up with your man and him. I don't know why. I think it's just because they've got the same demeanour. Your Nadal guy and him.
They're both quite broody.
So your man in London, what's his name?
Samia. General Samia.
Was he on the phone to the daughter's boyfriend? Was it him? Because it was certainly someone in London. It looked like they were on Tower Bridge.
I think it was Sajid on Tower Bridge. Because Samia only came
he's
in
in
this
India
episode. Yeah, Sajid's in India now, yeah. And Samia, I think, still in London.
Yeah, but he was in London.
He was in London,
yeah. Right, okay, that makes sense. Wow. I'm going cross-eyed. Nah, I don't believe he's dead.
I hope not. I hope this is like the Coffney's Fox Mulder moment in X-Files. It's the mushroom episode.
Yeah.
They go to his funeral and she's like,
bizarre,
this ain't right. He ain't dead. What's going on? I think she shoots the skin man, doesn't she?
I think it's to get him, pull him away from everything. Put him underground. Not literally, I mean actually, like, working underground.
I mean, they were speaking, weren't they, earlier in the episode, that it was a bit of a liability. If he does that again, then we can't protect you or him.
PM boss hates our people. I think PM boss did this to please her old friend Robertunka.
मुझे समझ में नहीं आता कि ये लोग मुझसे इतनी नफरत क्यों करते हैं? कितना कुछ किया है?
Comes with the territory.
सबित रूपाटुंगा के ऑफिस में फोन लगाओ और bilateral talk.
I think it was the only way to pull him out of this situation was to fake his death. That's what I believe.
रूपाटुंगा सोचेगा कि हमने उसे मारा है. उसे सोचने दो.
I love the fact we're bouncing all over the world here, John. It's fantastic. Globetrotting, as you said.
Opened up quite a bit.
Yeah. Because you're getting two different sort of distinct looks, you know, and feels, you know, the way this episode's shot.
I've been in Chennai or Chen. What was it they says? The pronunciation's different. Cheney.
Yeah.
I think Mumbai is it?
She always hated us.
London.
In the past too.
Sri Lanka.
She helped to kill our movement. Now she killed my brother. He was the only family I had.
You can tell that's London. And that's Britain, all right.
Yeah.
Pissing it down. Stephen, look at this. 3 different fucking languages in the space of 2 seconds. Tamil, Urdu, English.
English, yeah.
I want to make boss pay for this.
Ah, clever.
So it is Cheney. That's how you say it. That's bizarre to me. I think Chennai sounds better.
John, I said that the first time, didn't I? And I thought I'd made a mistake.
You were
Comparing
right.
it to Dick Cheney.
You were right. Yeah.
It's the same as Tamil. It's actually Tamil.
Yeah.
But that's just, I mean, it's, we learn.
Tamil Nadu,
Yeah. Telepathy.
எப்ப திரும்ப இறங்குறதுன்னு விரிச்சு நிக்கும்.
உன்னால குடிக்காம இருக்கேல்ம செல்வா?
ஆம் தலைவரே, கண்டிப்பா.
இயக்கத்தாலோட கவனம் வேலையில மட்டும் தான் இருக்கணும். தெரியும் தானே உனக்கு?
சாரி தலைவரே. சாராயம் வழி எல்லாத்தையும் மங்கடிச்சிட்டு மறக்கடிக்கல.
எஸ்.
ஆனா ஒரு விஷயம் விளங்கிட்டு போர் தான் போரோட வழியா மறக்கடிக்கும்.
செல்வா காணும் உண்மையான போராளி இப்படி விசரன் போட உளரமாட்டான். எத்தனை ஆட்கள் மிச்சம் இருக்கணும்?
It's a nice quote.
Yeah.
I like it.
இன்னொரு ஆளை அனுப்பி வைக்கிறேன்.
இன்னொரு ஆளே? எதுக்கு? நாங்களே காணும்.
செல்வா என்ன செய்யணும்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். எங்களுடைய இயக்கம் இப்ப அப்பத்தியான் போட இல்ல. எங்களுக்கு வெளியாட்களோட உதவி தேவை. நீ வாராளோட ஒழுங்கா கோஆபரேட் செய்யணும்.
எப்பையில இருந்து துவங்குறது?
இப்பையில இருந்து.
It has begun. Once more. Is this creep that was on the bus at the start of the episode? The girl? Feeling her?
Yeah.
Feeling her up?
Yeah.
Is this what he does? Is this his hobby? Just jumps about in buses looking for women?
I think so, yeah.
That he can brush up against? Nah, it's just a guy with a mullet. Calm down.
No.
It's her again.
He's clearly got a thing for her.
Yes. Weirdo. What a weirdo. I hope
She
she's
must
ready
smell
this
really
time.
fucking good, man, because people keep going on about how she smells. This guy's behind her having a good sniff. It's like, what the fuck? I'm now intrigued. What does she smell like?
Oh, you. Oh.
Slap him, man. Kick the fuck out of this guy.
Well done, that lady.
I think you should beat the shit out of this guy. Clear the fucking bus and kick his head up and down it, man. Like nobody.
I think there might be more to this lady than meets the eye, John. I think she's obviously a key role in this series. Not just showing some lady, you know, travels on the bus getting felt up every time. There's obviously, I think, I don't know.
Well, he's persistent, so I suppose we'll find out.
I think she's going to teach him a lesson. I think there's more to this lady than meets the eye. And do you know something? I think she might be the one that they're referring to as helping. Is it, you know, the chap on the boat? Maybe she's a soldier.
That would be interesting.
You know, they're bringing in an external person to help
An
them.
outsider, yeah.
Yeah, it could be her.
Oh, come on then, big boy.
Oh, yes. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Yes.
Fucking hell, man.
Fucking yes. Can love it. I knew it.
This guy's a fucking pulp now, man.
She's joining the team. I knew it. I see that soundtrack. Wow.
You'll not be rubbing anybody up anymore, mate. You'll be rubbing that coffin up, boy.
Kick him in the balls. Here we go. This is it. Just going to check something here.
Yes.
I'm actually doing research, not ignoring the episode, because I'm very curious about. This is Samantha, isn't it? Is it?
You know, I didn't even recognise her, Stephen, and we've seen her in many movies if it is her. That's fucking mad.
I knew it was her. I thought you knew, John.
No, she looks different. Her hair's different.
That definitely is her. It's definitely her, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think it is her. Yeah.
Samantha Ruth Prabhu.
You see, the scenes are dark with her in. this TV show so far, and we really struggle to see dark scenes.
You got to understand as well, John. All the roles we have seen her in, that she's been very glamorous.
Yeah.
They've actually sort of made her quite, as you said, downtrodden.
Yeah, she's a great actor, man.
Yeah. She's in '96, wasn't she?
Oh, it was Trisha.
Oh, it was Trisha. Sorry, yeah. I always get those two confused for some reason. Kathy. She's in Kathy. I knew she was a soldier. I knew it. Telling you, I need to put the lottery numbers on tonight.
You're right though, Stephen. They put the character in there, and it wouldn't make much sense just to have a prominent character, getting touched up and stuff like that, and being. I mean, it doesn't make sense unless you get someone coming in as a white knight to save her.
Salvanan.
எப்படி இருக்கிற ராஜி?
தற்கொலை பற்றி யோசிக்கல என்று போய் சொல்ல விரும்பல.
Oh, do you think that was a
cyanide or something? Yeah.
நீ எப்போ என்ன செய்யணும் என்ற முடிவை ஏக்கம் தான் எடுக்கணும்.
சுபர்ணவை பற்றி நியூஸ்ல பார்த்த நான் ஏகத்தாக்களை தேடி கொள்றாங்க போல இருக்கு.
தலைவர் என்னட்ட கதைச்சவர்.
என்ன சொன்னவ? சுபர்ணோட இல்ல பவரால
வேலை எல்லாம் அப்படியே தானே போகுது.
Surely they've not killed Subu off, man. I cannot believe it.
இல்ல. எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்ல. எல்லாம் சரியா தான் போகுது. என்னாச்சுனா?
நீ உன்ட வேலையை முதல்ல ரிசைன் செய். அடுத்து என்ன செய்யணும் என்று சொல்றேன்.
சரியானா?
புரிஞ்சிருக்கும் என்று நினைக்கிறேன் ராஜி.
இது எங்களுக்கான.
She does look different.
It's definitely her though, isn't it?
I mean, Samantha's. I mean, we had a comment. She's yet to come in, and I knew she was in the show.
Yeah, I knew she was in it.
I was waiting on her appearing in the first season, and it didn't happen. I'm pretty fucking sure that's Samantha. Yeah.
I think as well, the films that we've seen her in were quite a while ago as well. You know. Oh. I think the whole cyanide thing is to show that she's got no fear of death, John.
Yeah. Wow.
This character
what a fucking
looks
ending.
Fucking incredible, I'm telling you.
She does.
Wow.
And Stephen, you give an actor of that prominence that role. You know you can rely on her delivering.
Yep.
Because she's worked alongside some of the best talent in the south of India.
Yeah.
We've seen her in many, many movies, and we know what she's capable of. So, and she's done many different roles.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. They've gave a sizable proportion of that second episode there to that Raji character. I think that's what her name was. And also almost sidestepped Shri. Shri had his moments.
He had his moments, yeah.
You can tell he's getting ready to quit that job. He's at breaking point. It's just not going to last.
Yeah.
He's not lasting those 3 months.
Don't be a minimalist man. Or
minimum
guy.
man, yeah. I'll make you a minimum man. You'll be that minimum.
John,
you
something I do
exist.
like about this.
Definitely Samantha Stephen Raji.
Yeah. I thought that, you know, and I thought you were aware that she was going to be in it, John.
I knew she was in it, but
I was very. What can I say? I was very surprised at her introduction and the characters that she was playing at the start there. I thought she's playing a very downtrodden lady. Seems quite nervous, out of place. Never seen her like that before.
To be fair, I'm going to put this photograph up. We're used to seeing Samantha like that.
Yeah, because we've seen a lot
the
of
hair down.
The music videos she's appeared in as well, John, and she's always very glamorous.
Yeah.
And
Good
this she's
Good
I mean,
looking
yeah,
lass.
she is. She definitely is, John, and she's a fine actor as well. And what are we talking? We're only talking about the last 5 minutes of that episode there that we got to see the character.
Yeah, come into prominence. Yeah,
what
start
she's really like. So, it's fantastic. And about this season as well, John, I was going to mention. I like the fact we're jumping from countries as well. It gives the whole feel of this television series. It's not contained, self-contained now. You know, it's worldwide.
Yeah.
We're getting to see, you know, England. We're getting to see Sri Lanka. We're getting to see India. I think the cast appears bigger as well. I might be wrong. It feels a lot larger as well. So
I mean, we've lost Zoya. Is it Zoya? And we've lost Milind. For the moment, anyway. I think he'll go back as well. The dream team will be reassembled. Sans Pasha.
Yeah.
Sadly, because he's not there, which is a shame because he was the guy you sent in when things had to get done. Hands had to be dotted. They sat back and let him do it, and then they pinned all the blame on him. Or Pasha, what's he like? He's like a bull in a china shop.
JK as well.
JK.
Yeah.
We've seen him though.
Yeah,
we've seen him in
the
the
last episode, John. I think he's just getting on with the job, isn't he?
But what you mentioned about it being worldwide, Stephen, we do know there's a sizable Indian community in the United Kingdom, man. And we know that there's a sort of Tamil community in London because we've seen Jagami Fandram, and they briefly touched upon that with Danu. She comes over, there's a sort of gangster scene.
Yeah.
So we know that's something that exists, so it's not something that they're putting in this show and it's fantasy, it feels out of place. We know for a fact that's true to the real world, because fuck knows, we love eating the food.
Yeah.
And we've got wholesale places you can go and pick up every single fucking spice imaginable from the Indian subcontinent.
The first season felt very contained.
Natural.
You know, it's very much in the same locale.
Yeah.
You know, and it didn't bother me.
It was Northern India and then it went to Kashmir.
Yeah, they did obviously move about.
Pakistan,
but what I mean
also.
is, most of it was predominantly in the one area, John, and you kind of felt that, you know. But I felt that they've just upped the ante for this season. You can tell right away after 2 episodes that they've really went expanding the cast out.
No harm to Musa Stephen as well. I mean, he was a compelling character.
Yeah.
But it felt like a smaller scale thing. It was Pakistani sort of rogue military elements trying to plot a sort of phony war between India and Pakistan so they could assume power. That's fine, but it all takes place, it's cloak and daggers, it's like guerrilla warfare. Where this is a bigger scale thing. It's something that's happening in Sri Lanka. It's a sort of genocidal conflict.
And it's more complex as well.
More complex. You've got proxy governments abroad, but it's very in nature. It's a bigger, more grander story. And it's buffed in reality. I don't know if Zulfikar was buffed in reality. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a real thing. It was based on, I think, Bhopal was the name of the gas leak in the 80s or something.
84, yeah.
Similar sort of thing it was based on, but it wasn't real life events, whereas this may be fantastical, maybe jazzed up a bit for this TV show, but it's based in something that actually happened. So that immediately gives it higher stakes, bigger scale. And I can't wait to see how they develop it. I can see now why people are saying season 2 is better, because for me, it's a stronger start than season 1.
Yeah,
it's stronger.
Yeah. I felt season 1 was more a gradual sort of building up to the sort of peak moment, which actually was the second last episode.
Yeah.
I felt the last episode was a bit of a come down.
Episode 6 with Pasha as well, obviously the whole hospital sequence, that was incredible in season 1.
Yeah.
But everything they took in season 1 they've put on steroids for this.
Oh, definitely.
The family unit is just breaking down. The young kid, the boy, feels lonely. He's no one playing with him. He's going to the dog outside. The daughter is gallivanting with this young guy who has links to Sajid in this sort of terrorist cell. The family, the wife-husband relationship, they're seeing a counsellor that's going to shit. He's out of the game, but he's wanting back, but he may risk losing everything if he goes back. It's all on steroids, man. The balancing of his family life. Is he a family man? Is he an intelligence man? Fucking loving it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see where it goes. It's brilliant writing. The technical stuff's great as well. Some of the shots are great. The CGI is great. The soundtrack is
I also
brilliant.
think we've come in at the right time, John. Between this series and Mirzapur as well, I think we've just come in at the right moment.
Yeah.
You know, before we get to see season 3 of both these great series.
We get to sort of
we're getting there.
Binge it.
Yeah, we are.
And
You
then
know,
we
and
build
we're doing 3 episodes a week, so this will only take us a couple of weeks to do the seasons anyway. I think is it 10 again? I'm not sure. I'll have to check that, but. Fantastic episode, John. It's making you longing for more as well.
Yeah.
And obviously this recording goes out which will be Friday when you see this, guys. We've only got a couple of days till we get back into the recording anyway, so not long to wait. And also full episodes, John, are now available.
Yeah, they're on Patreon.
Yeah, link below.
Pop over there. The link will be below. There'll maybe something pop up. It depends on how quickly I can fire an animation together.
Yeah, we'll try to work this.
That may be the next video.
Yeah.
I may need a weekend to fire an animation up in After Effects.
There will be a link in the description below,
guys. There will be a link in the description below if you want to go over there and watch it.
In the live chat.
Yeah.
Get my
Needless to say, there's going to be some shit in the full video that's not going to be in the actual edited, but just more talking. If you don't like the talking, you're not going to enjoy it, I tell you that. Maybe
a lot of humour,
some slang stuff in there.
Yeah.
I cut 15 minutes out of the episode 1 reaction. You wouldn't believe it was 49 minutes fucking long, but it was an hour and 4 minutes, the full version. So the talking sometimes gets left in. That's why we talk a lot, because we cut out the bits when there's not a lot happening, and what I deem not to be a lot happening. Final thing I'm going to say, man, I love the dialects, man. We had Urdu, we had Tamil, we had English in there, and they're balancing it. Obviously, we just by ear can't tell the difference, but the fact they put it up with now, you can start to recognise that's different. I clearly heard the difference between Tamil and Hindi.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love the fact that there's multiple different dialects getting spoke. It's all. I just wish I understood it, because it would enhance the experience. But look, maybe in time I will learn. But I don't know where to begin. I can't even learn German, man. I'm trying to learn German, and I can say like the same shit I said 2 years ago. So I think Tamil and Hindi, maybe I bridged too far for me, to be fair. But we'll find out. Look, my great grandmother was South Indian, Lord knows. I'm not going to say Sri Lankan now, because I'm quite embarrassed with Sri Lanka and what they've been doing in this story. So I'm just going to go with Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu. I don't know. Anyway, you can comment down below if you've enjoyed it, man. If you've got anything to share about that episode, about this show, about our reaction, down below in the comment section's a place to share your thoughts. You can also like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to get notifications straight to your eyeballs. Regardless of what you do, thank you for watching us once again, and until next time, me and Stephen are done. Bye-bye, guys.